Good morning, fair gentles and maidens. It is a beautiful day and a time to remind you to don't forget to subscribe and like my YouTube channel. Also, make sure to keep on those notifications. And while you're at it, enjoy a nice beverage because I guarantee you're gonna need it for this episode. See you soon. Namaste, beautiful souls, one and all. I'm your host, Astral, and welcome to another episode of Sensational Delights. And today's recipe is going to be chocolate chip cookie dough cups. This is actually my first time baking cookie cups. I've seen them look as just regular cups, or most people use them for cookie shot glasses and things of that nature. So I'm pretty excited about it. I hope you're excited about it as well. But before you do anything, important fact that you microwave your flour, especially if you're dealing with cookie dough in general. You want to microwave your flour for 1 minute, take it out, stir it very well, put it back for another minute because, and this is where I would like to introduce to you my nom note. And my nom note is that when you microwave flour, it may reduce the risk of foodborne illnesses associated with eating raw or undercooked food items. So, this is very important. Make sure that your flour is microwaved and ready to go. Otherwise, you're going to run the risk of getting salmonella after your food or any other foodborne illnesses such as that. So, we don't want that. So, microwave it for 1 minute, take it out, stir it well, and put it in for another minute, and then get started on your recipes, which is what I'm about to do right now. I had to get that out the way because I don't want you guys jumping into this super quickly, like, oh, I got the ingredients, I got the recipes, let's just go ahead and do this. There are certain steps you need to take in order for you to eat safely, because safety is number one in my book, to be honest. And anyway, since I got that out the way, without further ado, let's get started. So, you're going to take your flour, and also, before I forget, make sure the flour is sifted because you don't want your cookie doughs to be too rough, or you're going to have some issues getting the mixture to mix well. And yeah, just make sure that your flour is sifted. Anyway, I just wanted to get this out of the way because sifting and heating up your flour is very important when you're baking. So, what you're gonna do here, okay, so you're gonna put this in the medium bowl, and I already sifted it and microwaved it before I started on the air, so it's good. And need a spoon. Oh. Sometimes it'll stick, so make sure you have a spoon handy. That's what happens when you microwave it. Sometimes it gets sticky like that. Almost got all of it. Okay. Got that out the way. So now, you're going to take 1/4 teaspoon, and you're going to use this for 2 ingredients. The first being, isn't this precious? I found this at grocery outlets. So awesome. Anyway, you're probably wondering what's inside of it. This is my baking soda, and keeps my fridge fresh as well as helping me with ingredients. And there we go, getting it open here. So you're gonna put 1/4 teaspoon, and remember, make sure you get the excess stuff out. Gonna mix it in with the flour. Good on that. And you're gonna use 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And I gotta be careful because I remember what happened last time. I think I just poured it too much. That's probably why. Much better than last time. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, you're gonna put the flour mixture aside, and you're gonna mix together the brown and granulated sugar, but as you guys are getting to know me, I use Truvia. So, light brown sugar, Truvia, yogurt, butter, and vanilla extract. And we're gonna start with the light brown sugar. So you're just gonna fill a 1/2 cup. Try to get some of this excess out of here. And you're gonna put this in the large bowl. And you're going to use 1 tablespoon of Truvia as well as the yogurt. Spilled a little bit, that's fine. I'm just gonna sprinkle it over the brown sugar. Look how nice that is. I guess it's not enough to really show the entire thing, but you'll see it. And the recipe says you can use the plain yogurt, but I like anything with oats or dairy-free stuff. Not that I have lactose issues. I don't know. I just like dairy-free now for some reason. I don't know. Go figure. Anyway, plus this was the only Chobani oat that they had at my store. But I think it'll work because strawberry vanilla. And actually, I think I put only 1 tablespoon of sugar, so I'll fix that in a minute. Just gonna clean off my tablespoon real quick. Alright, that should do it. That time I spilled a little bit more. And sprinkle it all over. And you're going to use 4 tablespoons of butter, or 1/4 cup, however you prefer it. Remember, like I said, make the recipe your own. It's a lot like the cosplay of cooking and baking. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to go with that. Anyway. And got some more of this stuff yesterday, the pure vanilla extract. Like, I wanted to splurge for the Madagascar stuff, because that stuff is, oh, so good. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you. You have not had vanilla like Madagascar vanilla. I'm going to tell you that right now. Alright, just got to get this open. Alright, there we go. 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Alright. And I believe that was all the ingredients. Yeah, so next step. Say hello to my little friend. you're just gonna put it on medium high for approximately 2 minutes, and then you're gonna add the flour mix and yeah, add the flour mix, and you're gonna put it back down to low speed. So let's try it on three, see what it does. So your cookie dough is gonna look pretty much like that, and this in my hand here is gonna be the cookie scooper. And you're gonna want to do like so, or if you rather roll the dough into little balls with your hands, that also works. So you're gonna take the ball of dough and you're gonna transfer it onto the pan here. Now, before you do this, make sure if you're using metal pans, if you're old fashioned like that, make sure you use non-stick cooking spray or some type of oil that's non-stick. Since my pan is silicone, I don't really have to worry about that because I can just, just push it up with these and not have to worry about cleaning excess oil out of it. But anyway, you're just gonna transfer it onto the pan, and you're gonna leave it in ball form. You don't really have to do anything else, really. Um, the oven's gonna do the work for you, basically. So just gonna get the rest of the cookie balls. And I'm not sure if it's gonna fit the entirety of the 12, but I'll see what I can do. And if you're using a cookie scooper but it's not coming out the shape you want, you can still use your hands to mold it properly. That there's nothing there's nothing wrong with that. Honestly, I think I messed up on the second one anyway. Well, second and third one. The fourth one came out better than I thought. I'm just not used to using my cookie scooper too often. It's honestly a rare occurrence I get to use it. And you guys don't have to do it exactly the way I have to. Like I said before, just make it your own way. Just have fun with it. That's the beauty of baking and cooking. Ooh, these are gonna look beautiful. So now that we got the cookie dough in the pan, we're going to put the pan in a preheated 350-degree Fahrenheit oven for approximately 15 to 17 minutes. While that's going to be fluffing up for a minute, I'm going to take a quick commercial break. When I come back, we're going to see how the cups came out. Oh, before I forget, find something that is at least some sort of a teaspoon because you're definitely going to need that. In the meantime, enjoy this fun fact of the day. I'll see you in a minute, loves. Hey, Astralites, fun fact of the day. The average dog can understand over 150 words. Being a dog lover myself, I personally love the heck out of them. And sometimes I actually believe that they are smarter than a human. Think about it. That's been your fun fact of the day. Back to the show. Hey guys, welcome back to Sensational Delights. I'm your host Astral. I actually did not know that about dogs. I find them very fascinating. Apologies if you're cat lovers. I just like to think they're man's best friend. I'm old-fashioned that way. But anyway, that's a pretty interesting fact. So the cookies are done, cookie cups, however you want to call it. And actually, let me get a plate because that'll probably be a little easier for me. And you're just gonna pop them out. Well, if you have a, I guess it doesn't matter either way. Ooh, look how gorgeous that is. Let's see how many of these came out right. A couple of broken bottoms, but you'll expect a few casualties when you're baking, to be honest. But that doesn't mean you can't still eat them. I mean, I'm not one to waste food anyway. As long as the tops came out, I think that's all that matters. And the last one. Alright, got all of those out. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take this part of the teaspoon or something similar to this shape, and you're just going to slightly press down on these cups. Look how pretty. Alright, just slightly. You don't want to do it too much or you end up just breaking through. And we honestly don't want that. And a couple of these actually were dented in the first place, but I think it's just to have some extra space for the frosting. And you don't necessarily need to put frosting. Like I said, or like I usually say, just make it your own. If you want to put yogurt, if you want to make the cups a different flavor, you're more than welcome to. And you just want to give it one good press. It doesn't need to be over and over. And if I was doing that, I apologize. That's not what I was trying to do. Alright, now for the really fun part. Frosting and sprinkles. I'm just going to put it on one to see how it looks. And the one in the center actually is drawing my attention most. Let's see here. Guys like my frosting bulbs? Got them from Amazon. They actually came in a 2-pack. That is so beautiful. Look at that. And wait for it. And there you have it. Let's see how they taste. Oh yeah. I definitely recommend giving these a try. That's really good. But yeah, make them your own way. Doesn't necessarily have to be chocolate chip. I just figured it was an easy recipe to go by. Doesn't have to be frosting and sprinkles. If you want to put fruit and yogurt, that's also one way of doing it. And there you have it. Chocolate chip cookie dough cups. You can they'll actually be good with a glass of milk or coffee in the morning. The imagination runs wild amongst each of us. Remember that. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. This has been Sensational Delights. I've been your host, Astral. Before I forget, don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep those notifications turned on. Until next time, bye bye, loves.